Alright, I am Jesus, I can talk. I can't even talk. I know I'm late, I'll be right there. Just give me a moment. Alright. And someone dropped a sub. Whoever that was, thank you very much. Let me adjust that real quick. Let's see. Alright. And we here. Took a little bit longer than I thought, but we here. So, we get 10 chapters to go through. We have 10 chapters to go through. Now, from here on out, like from the last 2 chapters yesterday, that's all new territory for me, so I'm actually excited now. Actually excited that I get to read new material that I am not aware of. So let's see where this journey will take us on. Got me my drink. My little can of sparkling water. Alright. Now let's pull up the chapter. Jujutsu Kaisen. Chapter 21. Oh my god, the next couple chapters are just... So it goes all the way to Young Fish and Reverse Punishment Part 6. And we are starting off with Part 3. Let's switch scenes. Alright, let's do this shit. Do you do your best anime impression? What do you mean? Which impression? But yeah, welcome to the stream, Stockton. Alright, chapter 21, Young Fish and Reverse Punishment Part 3. And we established that Yuji has unlocked a new skill, which is actually pretty dope. Like a punch with a delay, which causes a second punch. So essentially, he's able to punch twice with one punch. So he's 2-punch man. Alright, let's do this shit. Don't you think that whoever first said the opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference? Must be rolling in hell. Yo, Milo, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm slowly resting. But I'm doing better. Got a little bit more rest. I'm taking a week off from streaming next week. With the exception of One Piece, of course, because not even death will stop me from streaming One Piece. But we're doing good. We're slowly getting back into shape. I'm expecting to be called for my neurologist appointment anytime now, because they called me today for an appointment tomorrow on the other side of it, like on not even my city, in the next city. And I was like, no, you guys told me the hospital right next to me. Don't take me somewhere else. Like, I don't have a car anymore, so I can't go to the city close to me on a weekday, like on a 1-day notice. So they were like, sure, no worries, we'll call you back later. So I'm expecting to get called back any moment. Not today, but like within the next few days. And once that's fixed, I should be back in shape. Because I'm already back to slowly eating healthy. And I should be back to working out once my head is fixed. Then we can get rid of the last like 5 to 6 kilos. And actually put on some meat on these arms. Because I got strong legs. I got some chest muscles. Like my abs are pretty much they can take a beating, my abs. Like they're not visible, but they can take a beating. And I just always had very, very weak arms, so that's something I gotta work on. But yeah. There's no way hating people is better than feeling indifferent towards them. It depends. I don't know. Indifference. Like, indifference is the biggest fuck you. Hate will be just feeding into them. Even if it's as a response to love. It is an emotional response. However, indifference is just... That's actually... that's more brutal than hate. Road to looking like God, no. That's crazy. Nah, I don't need to be like muscular. I just need some, like, just a little bit more muscle on my arms. That's all I need. Because right now I'm biking every day to work, so my legs are getting in shape. It's just, yeah, something I need to work on. So now I'm considering either buying some dumbbells or joining the gym. Or like joining a new gym close to work. The dumbbells are hella expensive, man. It's crazy. But yeah, let's continue. The opposite of like is hate. Complicating simple answers for the sake of meaning is such a Japanese thing to do. Like, indifference can be... Okay, so they're talking about opposites. I was taking it as a response. So love and hate, they are opposites. They're polar opposites. But indifference also works to both. Like, indifference can be the opposite of both love and hate. People like wordplay. After all, people, Jesus fuck, cannot live without making excuses. We got fucking Jabba the Hutt. What is this? An experiment to see how big a human can get. That is crazy. And that one's the opposite, to see how small one... Oh my god, to see how small one can get. This thing's human? Junpei, aren't you bothered by corpses? I don't know. But if, say, that was my mother, I would hate you, of course. That's kind of psychopath behavior. I don't care how much he got bullied, that is... I don't care how much he got bullied. The proper response to this is to freak the fuck out. I know how evil people can be, so that's why I don't expect anything from anyone. That's why someone else's death means nothing to me. Indifference. That's what humans should strive for. Nah, hard disagree. Sounds more like revenge. Are you saying that I got it all mixed up? Junpei, do you think people have heart? Huh? Don't they? No. They have souls. That's different from heart. So, you mean I... And he gets interrupted. In this world, only I understand the soul's composition. I can even transmogrify a living being. What the fuck does transmogrify? It doesn't even sound like a real word. Emotions come from the soul. It's too simplistic to call it heart. People overthink the things they can't see. I can see the soul, so for me it's nothing special. It's practically the same as the human body. It just exists. So he can see the soul, okay. Do you understand? Life has no weight or particular value. Just like how water flows through the earth, life simply flows. For you, me, and everyone else, it's the same. Without meaning, without value. That's why you can do whatever you want. Live the way you want. Don't limit yourself to just being indifferent. There's no reason to live by such a restricting philosophy. If you're hungry, eat. If you hate, kill. I support everything you represent, Junpei. Okay, that's kind of negative Luffy. Or like reverse, not reverse Luffy, but I mean that's what a fucked up Luffy would say. Recent Dark Luffy, I guess so. Recent disappearances and death. That's by disfiguration. Thanks to intel based on... Thanks on intel based on the Windows encounters with the residuals, we can locate the killer's hideout. Alright, let's do it. Not so fast. This is just an approximation. We need to gather more information. You'll be doing something else. The boy at the movie theater, Junpei Yoshino. Apparently he was the victim's classmate. The only cameras were located at the theater's hallway. Why am I yawning? Why am I yawning? Come on. Based on the way he carried himself, there's no reason to believe he's a curse user. However, the connection to the victims must be investigated. Curse user. A jujutsu sorcerer with evil intent. I'm leaving things to Ijichi, so please work together to investigate Yoshino. And they're like, Roger. I don't know any other assistance managers beside you. Well, I'm the only one that knows you're alive. Let's go. Okay, it's not just an approximation, is it? You know the exact location. Of course. If they wanted to, they would have been able to leave the crime scene without leaving residuals behind. It was an invitation to either come alone or bring Itadori with me. I choose the former, nothing more. He's still a child after all. Like, I do respect his sense of responsibility, but the shit he said in the previous chapters about following the rules no matter what, that sort of shit, that was a no-go. Nanami-sensei, please be careful. I forgot to say that. I'm not a teacher, so please don't call me sensei. Okay, Nanamin. Okay. I'm going to smack you. There he is. He's not in uniform. It seems that he hasn't been to school in a while. So what are we gonna do? We'll use these. Cursed spirits. Yo, Om, how you doing? You made it to stream. Good to see you. Flyheads. They're small. They're small-time cursons that aren't even grade 4. When there's no one around, I'm gonna have them go after him. If he's an ordinary person who can't see curses, please rescue him. If he can see, If he can see them but doesn't have a means of fight back, again, please rescue him. We shall then proceed to question him. Okay, that's actually a solid plan. And 3, if he fights back with Jujutsu, arrest him immediately. Yeah, solid plan, not gonna lie. By force? Yes, by force. It's fine if it's a misunderstanding. We can apologize later. However, number 4, if Junpei Yoshino seems to be at a grade A sorcerer's skill level or higher, retreat and meet up with Nanami. If he's grade 2, I think I'd be able to manage actually. If he were a curse, perhaps. Do you remember what Fushiguro said? A grade 2 sorcerer is supposed to win against grade 2 spirits. Huh. A grade 2 sorcerer is close to the skill level of a grade 1 curse. Interesting, okay. This whole system makes no sense. So why is there a gap in the cursed spirit between 1 and special grade? As if to say there's nothing in between 1, as if there's a huge gap between 1 and special. Kind of weird. Why haven't I been filled in about important details like that? Because Gojo is your mentor. We're walking from here. This feels like a bad plan. Yeah, we're in the sewers. An all too familiar sight. As a Souls player. Well, former Souls player. Because I'm not playing anymore. Show yourself already. Even if they are disfigured and lost causes. Killing humans and leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Oh, good, good. It'd be a problem if Satoru Gojo showed up, but someone too weak wouldn't be worth experimenting on. I don't like working overtime, so let's finish this quickly. Okay, so Nanami against Dark Luffy, essentially. And that's the chapter. Yeah, I'm not gonna be reading any of these. Let's just continue. Chapter 22, Young Fish and Reverse Punishment, Part 4. They're alike. An almost textbook. Superficiality. I'm really unwashed. I can't remember these scenes from the anime. Well, it's a good thing I got the manga panels on screen. And beyond that, deep, dark strength. Christopher Arcina? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Milo, just in case. Obviously, don't feel obligated, but just in case, if anyone's if you see any spoilers in chat from whoever, can't remember anything. I mean, that's usually the thing with like watching an anime or story or series, whatever, just watching only once. You tend to forget everything. I had the same with Game of Thrones. Like, I watched it once, I loved it, up until season 7. But I didn't remember shit, and I had to like rewatch. Like, then I watched for a second time with a reaction channel, and then I started like remembering stuff very slowly, and even stuff I couldn't remember. Okay, so pulls his hands up. Deep dark strength. A trigger from. You know what's funny about Game of Thrones? Like how people had it, how were praising it to no ends. Like as if it was the greatest piece of fiction ever written. And then I watched it. It was good. Like it was solid. It was definitely enjoyable, exciting stuff. But it was nowhere near as good as the thing I'm used to. The last two seasons were, yeah. Because I was like I only watched Game of Thrones like last year for the first time. And I was aware of how big the flop was of season 8 specifically. I was prepared. Like I went into it expecting garbage. But even though I was mentally prepared, I did not expect that level of garbage. Like that was beyond insane. Like imagine you have to walk through the sewers. You expect it to smell like shit. You expect it to be dirty. But then you get to the sewer, and the sewer is fucking clogged. That's the level that we're dealing with season 8. Well, let's move on. Okay, so Nanami. Huh. Okay, I guess they're clashing, but it's hard to tell what's going on. Looks like he like blocked with an elbow and then does something with his arm. And then goes for a kick. Looks like a direct hit. Nanami grabbing his knife. Wait. He aimed. This is like his aiming, or like Nanami's weakness target thing. Goes for a slash, but I forget his name, but he blocks it. Ooh, slashes through it, through his arm. Okay, that's good. I thought I defended properly. I used cursed energy. Was that some kind of cursed technique? And he's just like flopping his arm around. So what do you mean by some kind? I don't appreciate questions that are left open to interpretations. Oh, good. Seems like you don't mind talking. That depends on who I'm talking to. A cursed spirit was able to hold a conversation like this. Yeah, but it's gotta be obvious that this thing used to be human. It would be silly not to assume a connection. With the two unregistered special grade curses Gojo was talking about earlier. Hey, but soul... Hey, the soul or the body? Which do you think came first? You hate this curse so much? Wait, this... Like this dude? Okay, fair enough. I mean, I can't really form any opinions on him yet. I haven't seen too much from him. You know, like the chicken or the egg. Does the soul dwell in the body, or is the body built on the soul? I guess I'll humor him. The former, he says. So he thinks the soul dwells in the body. Wrong. The answer is the latter. The soul should always exist before the body. The shape of the body will always be dependent on the shape of the soul. I'm not healing. Instead, I'm reinforcing the shape of my soul. You get it. You get it now, don't you? My curse technique can touch and reshape the soul. Okay. I don't think that's how souls work, but fair enough. Idol transfiguration. Enel's grandpa gets summoned. I make humans small and torture them. It's pretty hard, you know. And store them, not torture, and store them. An ordinary person eventually dies after being transfigured. But what about a jujutsu sorcerer? And then Nanami says, it's 5:30. I started work today at 10, so he has until like 8 or 8:30. You mean Moria's shadow vibe? Yeah, I see what you mean. But I'm just saying this thing has like the earlobes, so that's Enel's grandpa. No matter what, I'm clocking out by 6. Oh wait, he started, never mind, he started at 10. Okay. So he's clocking out by 6, like a true salaryman. Yoshino, where were you? You can't skip out on school like that. Sotomura, sensei. Why'd you run away? Did you hear? Sayama, Nishimura, and Honda all died. You were all friends, right? Okay, so this is like the oblivious teacher. Huh? They always looked out for you since you don't have friends. And you weren't even at their funeral. Friends? Me? With them? Come on, I'll go with you. Let's offer up some incense. He's insane. Ooh. Teachers, all of you go to graduate school and then find school. Wait, all of you graduate school and then find work at a school. You haven't experienced the real world, have you? That's why adults who are just big kids like you exists. You and everyone else. I support everything he represents, Junpei. What are you mumbling about? Spending too much time by yourself got you crazy? Just kidding. Oh, he instant jujutsu. Okay. Stop! Are you gonna? Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be seeing you whenever. You have a good one. So why did he... Oh, I was gonna ask why did he jump before the dude reacted, but the teacher is there. 5 seconds before the mission's botched. Here we go, Itadori. Hold up, somebody's there. Huh? Oh, he can see them. So he's trying to be like normal, but all he sees is like a spirit or a curse, and fucking Yuji sliding into a flip. What? Is he a gymnast? Hey, there's something I gotta ask you. Come with me for a sec. This button. Okay, so he notices. Hold on. Oh, that's the teacher. Hold on, can't you see I'm talking to me right now? How rude. Sorry, but it's really important, says Yuji. Important? What does some kid know? Besides, what kind of... That is... Honestly, a fair response. You little brat, stop it. Actually, he just steals his pants. Please don't. So I guess he just threw it away. Alright, let's go. Oh, that was quick. Did you go around the block? You didn't have to do that. You could have just dragged me off. I guess. But you don't like him, right? Why? It's just a hunch. Or am I wrong? No, you're not. Okay. That was... Okay, good shit, Yuji. Being able to... feel the vibe out. You don't want someone you hate hanging around your house, right? Yeah. Hanging around your house? Like, was the teacher by his house? Okay, that is fucking creepy if that's the case. Is that it? And we have dude sitting on the railing with horse hooves. Grade 1 sorcerer. How unfortunate. What? His cursed energy. I'm now working overtime. I mean, I don't know what the rules are in Japan when it comes to overtime. I could be wrong, but I think they expect working overtime for free. Which is fucking diabolical. But like, work culture in Japan is all kinds of fucked. And that's the chapter. Let's move on. Chapter 23. We have a cover page of Yuji, Nanami, and Weirdo. I could be wrong, but I could be wrong on what I said. I'm not sure. But I know work culture is really, really fucking toxic. To a point that... So you have like... So in Japan, every employee has like PTO, paid time off. But it's frowned upon to use them. So no one ever used their PTO out of... Because it's so frowned upon. Because it's looked at like abandoning your team. If you take days off. Like, Japan is a absolutely gorgeous country. The culture is amazing. The history of it, it's everything's phenomenal. But the work culture is... There's a reason why it's like... Why the suicide rates is like the second highest in the world. Also could be wrong on that. If I'm correct, South Korea is like at the top, and then right beneath it is Japan. I heard most of them really got pressured to be expected to basically put the life... yeah, like the what's it called? The birth rates of Japan, like they're not just stagnant, like they're straight up going down. Like young people, they're not getting married anymore. They're not having families simply because not just because of their jobs demanding so much and pay so little to the point that they can't afford a proper home. They don't have the time to like go out on dates and that sort of stuff. But it also drains them mentally to the point that they just can't do anything. So Japan it's a good country to go on vacation, but that's about it. Like, I would not, unless you're rich or like self-employed through like whatever, being a writer or filmmaker, whatever, just anything. If you're self-employed, then yeah, you could live in Japan. But if as a employee, nah, that is crazy for such a lovely... Yeah, it's not great. Like there's a video, there's a Japanese YouTuber who does English, who does like videos about Japan in English. And there's one video where he did like the average day of a like regular employee, and it starts off pretty normal, but but as the video went on, it was like, wait, you're still working? Wait, you're doing still doing that? Wait, why are you going through all of that to just get your work done? And then when they finally get home, like they started doing volunteer work, which I think, I'm not sure if that was mandatory or not. It feels probably worse in China. No, actually not. They used to be the case, but China is now reaping the benefits of all the hard work that they did in the past. Like obviously there's still like poverty and stuff and that sort of stuff, but China is finally becoming rich enough, wealthy enough that it's able to like essentially pay back its people. So how do you say it? That's pretty much how like building country properly goes. So you go through like several decades of like brutal hard work to like build the country, and then you finally reap the benefits of it. And China is a very, very fucking strong union country, which like with like huge so like the average, so like employees, they have strong unions and they're able to like fight against their corporate overlords. Interesting. Yeah, I actually only found out about it recently because I didn't know much about China. But then I got like in this rabbit hole, and it was like I was really impressed by how things are going. Like the average, like they're able to like buy their homes fairly cheap, tax free. Like they can buy like an apartment for like what 15K, which is fucking diabolical. Like 10K on your that's like just working for like a year, saving money and like paying in cash. The groceries are hella cheap. Like if I were to leave this country and I was choose to live somewhere else, I'd probably go for China, honestly. Like the language obviously is going to be huge, a huge challenge. But in terms of like the government arranging stuff properly for the average person, China would be the way to go. And obviously it's not perfect at all. It's nowhere near perfect, but it's like it's making steps into the right direction. And of course there's also the stuff like about like the lack of freedom of speech and that sort of stuff. But if you had to choose between living in a country that doesn't do shit for you, but you're allowed to talk shit about the government, or living in a country where the government does provide shit for you, where you can live comfortably, but you're not allowed to talk shit about the government, you'd be honestly fucking stupid if you choose option one. And it's not like in the West we have actual freedom of speech, because protesters always get their heads knocked by policemen. Are countries like Sweden, Denmark was much better and safer? I can't speak on Nordic countries. I know they're hella expensive, but their salaries are also probably higher. But they're just suffering from the same virus that every other Western country is suffering from. So essentially, every Western country is going in the same direction as the US. And the country where I live is like the one closest to it, which is essentially just privatizing everything, which whether it is education, healthcare, any government agency is just getting privatized, and it's just making everything more expensive, and wages are not going up and that sort of stuff. And essentially every Western country is following in that same path. And they kind of have to, because like the US is like the leader of the West, so they have to like follow in its footsteps to stay protected by the US, if that makes sense. But it's just, yeah, it's let's just say it used to be better in here. Like right now I make So I started working full time when I was 21 years old. I was making minimum wage, but even though I made minimum wage back then, I was able to like buy my house. I was able to live fairly comfortably. I was able to go out for dinners, go out for drinks, do groceries without being worried about the price tags. But now, 10 years later, I'm making pretty much twice the amount of money that I'm used to make. But it's actually harder to live now because healthcare cost has gone up by like 60 euros. Gas cost has more than doubled. Groceries have tripled in cost. I cannot afford a car anymore. So it's all kinds of fucked. Follow is literally, yeah. So even though in Europe it's not even close, it's much better than living in the US. Like we are heading in the same path. Like I'm watching I'm watching the tire tracks left from behind the US. I like we're just following blindly. So we're just waiting for it to collapse. Yo, Jay, what up? How you guys doing? Oh yeah, we're doing alright. Kind of went off track because we were talking about the war culture in Japan, and we just went like way off track. But yeah, let's go back to the chapter. Chapter 24. Nanami is fighting the weirdo. Okay, so Nanami cuts a weird creature, the top of its head off. You're not bad. Okay, weirdo poses up, drops two shrunk humans, and shoots them, or like smacks them into bullets. The weirdo is a perfect name than Dark Luffy. I mean, it's just easier. Dark Luffy. It's easier saying weirdo than Dark Luffy. Nanami notices. Does. Oh, good. Okay, that was kind of slick. Like he smashes his weapon into the wall and like lifts his legs up. I heard they recently changed to 4-day work culture. No, that was a test. Like there were 1 or 2 companies that were doing a test with a 4-day work week in Japan, and it's supposed to last like I don't know how long, but I think they're still testing with it. Also, Spain is also testing with it. I think Sweden too, and I think Brazil, but I could be wrong on that. Like there's several countries that are testing with it, see if it's doable. And right now, like I'm part of a union, and our union in the next negotiations they're gonna negotiate for a shorter work week with the same pay. So hopefully they'll pull it off. That'd be so dope if we're like able to work less for the same amount, for the same pay. How fun. And he's shaking from excitement. He changes people's shapes, but does their mass stay the same? Either way, it's not good. It's not a good match for my technique. L. Oh, that is. Okay, Ohm. I don't know. You probably left, but yeah, I can see why you hate this curse. There's recent birth rate surge in South Korea. Is it? Like, is it actual from birth rates or from immigration? And has the depression rate improved? Because as far as I know, in terms of like depression and suicide rates, South Korea is still way up top. Which was almost the same level as Japan. No, that was a clear, like, South Korea was actually above. Well, not say above. Like it was worse than Japan. Like that was a difference between them. Like South Koreans would call South Korea hell on earth in terms of its work culture. This thing crying for that is fucked. A person once disfigured cannot be helped. If they come after you, kill without hesitation. It's for the sake of the victim as well. Yeah, that is brutal. Just mercy kill him. Sorry, I practiced a lot, so even if I change their shapes, they don't die immediately. The brain? Consciousness? It's still not perfect. No, this is actually fucked. What is Nanami waiting for? Just kill it. Put him out of their misery. The sweat of the soul trickles out like that sometimes. Don't worry about it. Let us continue. I'm not worried, says Nanami. I don't bring my personal feelings to work. What a terrible liar. Your soul is wavering. What rank are you? Grade 1, says Nanami. No wonder you're strong. Perfect for experimentation. Lucky me. Thanks, and he speed blitzes. Puts his palm on Nanami's stomach. Wait, does he? Does he like this? Yeah, I can tell why. Like I'm not enjoying this. I think he like squeezes his ribs, but he smacks him away, sort of. Did I surprise you with how much faster I got all of a sudden? I can even change the shape of my own soul. Oh, okay, yeah. Even if sorcerers can protect their bodies using cursed energy, they can't protect their souls. First off, one must acknowledge... Oh, so like he changed Nanami's soul, I guess? First off, one must acknowledge one's soul. Without that, it's impossible. But it seems you're subconsciously protecting your soul using cursed energy. Otherwise, you'd just be another pawn to me. Well, after Jesus, he's talking so much. He talks so fucking much. After 2 or 3 more times, you'll no longer be human. Okay, just shut up and fight. Is that all you've got, grade 1 sorcerer? You did a lot of running. Are you at your limit yet? Nanami loosens his tie. I'm unfortunate. I'm working overtime. What? His cursed energy is increasing. Okay, wrapping the tie around his hand. Overtime? He restricts himself based on time. He was limiting his power until now. Interesting. Oh, wait, so essentially... so essentially like an office worker who refuses to give 100% because they're not getting paid enough. The Nanami says, my curse technique can divide a subject with lines and forcibly create a weak spot at a ratio point of 3 to 7. Yeah, okay, so we got that. We established that last time. Since I was in overnight journey yesterday, I slept like 5 hours. Damn, I would not be able to function. Like, I would not be able to stream if I only had 5 hours of sleep. This Tide dude's cool. He's pretty cool. So far. The lines don't have to measure up to the target's full strength or wingspan. Head, torso, biceps, forearm. I can decide what part to divide. He's divulging his technique. You're not playing around. And this technique is also capable of is also applicable to non-living things. His name's Nanami, yeah. In order to exercise this spirit, I'll have to either Keep dealing damage until the spirit runs out of cursed energy, which is not realistic. Okay, so he's going for a big bang, I guess. Running again. Or completely destroy him with one blow. Okay, charging up. Spirit energy. Ratio technique. Collapse. Oh, yo. Did he dodge? No, he jumps. Wait, he jumped towards the wall. Punches the wall. What power? And what was that streak of cursed energy? An expanded curse technique. Applied to the destruction. Now the rubble is falling on top of the weirdo. A large-scale attack. And he doesn't care if he gets hit doing it. If he gets hit while doing it. I better dodge this. Nanami again. To the leg. I shall take my leave. You should do the same after you fix your leg. What the fuck you mean? We'll meet again. If we're both still alive by then. He didn't even try to kill him. All he cared about was working overtime. That is crazy. Oh, damn, sorry. Nix, how you doing? I feel about the series? So far so good. So far the best aspect of the manga for me is it's got to be the comedy. Like the comedy is actually it's actually making me laugh. But so far it's pretty solid. The characters are might be controversial to say, but so far the characters are the weakest aspect of the story. I like Yuji. I like Gojo. Nanami seems cool. And I feel like I'm missing someone. I feel like I'm missing someone. Oh, and the principal, like the old fuck. Like even though I don't like him as a person, like he's written in a way that actually works for him as a villain, which is a good sign. No overnight journeys if I don't get benefits like getting more holiday time. When I took sleeper class, so hard to get. Ah, okay, fair enough. The guy that asks nah, I don't like him. He was doing too much. He was doing way too much. He was too interested to know what the fuck Fushiguro, whatever his type was. Like, you weren't here yesterday, but I said about that dude. If you encounter someone like that on the streets, and he won't leave you alone, you have two options: either run away, or find a brick and smash it in his head. There's no other way out. Like those type of people, they will not leave you alone. To the point that it's dangerous. Nah, I've encountered people like that when I was like 12, 13. That shit was scary as fuck. And not sexual, of course. They were not asking me about the type of girls I was into. Like this huge motherfucker. He had the exact same vibe as that character. Todo is his name. He had the exact same vibes as Todo, and he would not leave me the fuck alone. Like ran him on the street, and there was no one else there. And I was looking for a way out, and Like he was twice my size, and I couldn't do anything about it. And I couldn't outrun him either because I knew he would catch up to me. Got PTs, yeah. I tell you, if I ever run into that motherfucker again, I'm going to prison. I mean, if he again harasses me like that, I'm going straight to prison. I don't give a fuck. Like the way the shit he was, like the way he was behaving, that was fucking horrifying to say the least. An earthquake. Yeah, felt like about a 2.0. No good. I can't reach Ijichi. Can I just start questioning him now? Okay, the dude just sitting there. Can I just be straight with him? How much about Jujutsu High can I tell him? Ijichi chases to the second fly head. Oh, because okay, that was a big flop. What should I do? If you run into students wearing a spiral button, you should befriend them. They're Jujutsu sorcerer. Oh, I'm sure you'll hit it off. But I thought sorcerers were Mahito's enemies. Ah, forget it. I'll just ask him. Hey, people died at the movie theater you went to. Did you see anything? Maybe something weird like this. Okay, straightforward. Like, Nanami probably will not like that, but it's better than nothing. No, I didn't, he says. I only became able to see things recently. Oh. Then I got nothing else for you. But my superior is coming soon. Can you wait a little bit? Nah, I need... You see this face? I need that as an emote. I actually need that as an emote. That would be so funny. My superior is coming soon, so can you wait a bit? Sure. Anyway, what movie were you watching? It's an old movie. You wouldn't know it. Tell me. Earthworm Man 3. That is a trash superhero name. Headed to work? Alright, you have a good one, Milo. See you next time. That's such a boring movie. I can't tell you how many times I got punched watching it. Oh, he watching... I forgot. He's asking because he watched so many movies. He's seen it. Punched? Sheesh, but it's a splatter film, so I guess it's not the kind of movie where you expect some kind of story. But the second one actually was not bad. Yeah, exactly. The second movie had some redeeming qualities. Okay, they're bonding. But it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell whether he's being genuine or not. Because he got the order to like befriend them. But it's like someone being nice to him is actually new to him. So I wonder if he would have like the mental fortitude to like do his job. And then we have the weirdo, the second weirdo, Jackpot, because he found Yuji. Damn, I'm still on chapter 23. I gotta speed things up. I'm already at 1 hour and 50 minutes. Okay, chapter 24. Young Fish and the Reverse Punishment, part 6. So I have Yuji, Emo Dude, and Little Creature. At first glance, part 2 isn't any different from 1 or 2. The way a perfectionist is willing to lay everything out there is beautifully portrayed. I couldn't figure out why I liked it so much, but I guess that's the reason. I watched it 3 times, he says. It was also the most intense gore. It was also the one with the most intense gore. So it was a bit much. Why did you put yourself through that? So, you like movies, Itadori? Special circumstances had me watching a bunch lately, but not in the theater. Oh yeah? Great movies are really worth watching at the theater. The on-demand is pretty convenient. I don't know, he seems genuine. Like, he seems happy to have someone who he can talk to. I can't even remember the last time I went, so you gotta take me sometime. Oh, how can I contact you? And he just freezes. Here. So he gives him his phone. Huh? Junpei? Who's that? Mom? Damn, his mom a baddie. Holy shit. Is this a friend? I just met him. We just met, but I think we'll get along. What's your name? Wait, is this the Scar dude who transformed? Yuji Itadori. You and spring onions really don't match. That's a comment to tell someone. I know, right? I'm aiming to be a lady that doesn't go with spring onions. What are they talking about? Yeah, that is the most random shit. I thought I told you to stop smoking. Yeah, she says. Yuji, how about joining us for dinner? Okay, he's shocked. Don't be a pain. My food's a pain? Yuji's hungry. Got anything you can't eat? Allergies? Nope. So, we're back in the sewers, where the walls collapsed. And we have the weirdo regenerating. Or, to be more precise, reshaping his soul. Haha, like I thought, that sorcerer's nuts. You guys went all out. Ghetto. He was an interesting guy. I learned a lot. Is that so? Even if I crushed him to bits, as long as I can sustain my soul's shape, I won't die. My cursed energy is also controlled by my will. And it seems like I can freely manipulate the shape of my soul without risks involved. I'll try a bunch of stuff next time. Where's the sorcerer? I'm not sure. He said he'd retreat, but he might be trapped under the rubble. What? At Junpei Yoshino's house? You can't. It's no problem. We're watching movies. Okay, so he finally fucking finished whatever he was doing. Even if Junpei Yoshino was somehow involved, I doubt he would be able to do anything to Itadori. Understood. I'm on my way. Get out if you feel anything's off. However, as a manager, this is a huge failure. It'd be one thing if it was Mr. Irresponsible Gojo, but I think I'd cry if Mr. Mature Nanami chews me out. I gotta hurry. I don't want to cry in front of people this age. Oh, he's calling me. I'm done for. Okay, I did not expect Nanami to call. To make a work-related phone call after work. Hello? I've sent my coordinates, so please come pick me up. I need to head back to Jujutsu High to see Iori for some treatment. Treatment? Don't worry, it's not life-threatening. Thank goodness. I'll pick up Itadori and head your way. You're not with him? I'm such an idiot. I've been practicing a lot. Perfect for experimentation. Lucky me. That cursed spirit is a child. Ooh. It doesn't seem like much time has passed since he appeared. He's really enjoying his growth. The spirit Gojo fought could even use domain expansion. Right. Nanami didn't use domain expansion. If a child spirit It's the Jesus. If a child spirit survived, it's only a matter of time before it reaches that point. We can expect an unfathomable body count. If we're not quick in exercising him, we might pass the point of no return. Okay, they're having dinner, and then Takahashi, with full confidence, said, "It's an alien embryo," and then picked it up. Well, what are they? Is they're talking about the movie? It was just konyaku yam noodles from lunch. Okay, well, the mom is definitely a vibe. Yam noodles! It was yam noodles! Oh, okay, so she's absolutely fucking wasted. No wonder. Yuji, do something funny with this. And she gives him a tray. What? Why is he yelling Wilson at the tray? That's from Castaway, isn't it? And he's actually smiling. I actually have to look up that scene because that looks actually funny. UG Wilson. No, don't shoot. Okay, 16 seconds. That should be safe. Let's see. Oh, no, that's English. Well, I want the Japanese one. Okay, yeah. That's the one. Let's see. I didn't notice the onions. I don't get that reference, but it looks funny. Your mom's a great person. Yeah, he says. And she just passes out on the table. Crazy. School? You don't have to go if you don't want to. Kids your age have too much on their mind anyways. Damn, okay, that's crazy. School is just one small fish tank. There are other tanks out there. Even the ocean. Choose what you think is best. Not bad if I say so myself. Isn't he like 14 or 13? Like, I get what she's saying, but you need a solid, like, basis before you can make that decision. What's your mom like? Don't get spoiled. That's funny. Oh, I've never met her. I barely remember my dad either. I had my grandpa though. Sorry, that's my phone. So he's telling him, sorry, we're watching movies. You're a jujutsu sorcerer, aren't you? Yeah. Was it okay to tell him? Have you ever killed anyone? No, says Yuji. But you'll eventually run into bad sorcerers too, right? What do you then? What do you do then? I'd still rather not kill anyone if possible. Why? They're bad people. I mean, the choice to kill will definitely find its way to me. If I question the value of life at that point, then maybe the life of those important to me will also become vague, and that scares me. People don't have hearts. I was saved by those words. I was given power. Oh, washing dishes? Okay, fair enough. But if killing someone means that my soul is stained, then I can't kill. And the mom wakes up. Did Yuji go home already? What is this? What the fuck? Where's Yuji? That is fucked. And why is there randomly a Sukuna's finger? Like, my first instinct was like, do not eat that. But I was like, what sane person would their first instinct be to eat that? And there's hands coming out of the... What the fuck? Hands coming out of the ground. Let's continue. Next chapter. Chapter 25. Alright, let's see. Following the incident at Satozakura High School, the dead body of Junpei Yoshino's mother... Fuck. Well, shit. She was so cool too. The dead body... Wait, following the incident of Satozakura High School, the dead body of Junpei Yoshino's mother, Nagi Yoshino, and an exposed Sukuna finger, left extra arm pinky, were found at his home. Nagi Yoshino is believed to have been killed by a spirit drawn to the finger. Her body was severed and missing the bottom half. Oh, fuck. But how did the finger get there? Like, it just spawned right in front of her. No visible evidence of blood was found at the scene of the crime. Nagi Yoshino was found in her bed, stuffed with an enormous amount of ice pack. What? Nah, that is fucked. GG really good at making women design attractive without... Yeah, that was gonna... Yeah, she was actually like crazy attractive without being sexualized. Alright then, chapter 25. Okay, complaint. Time for a complaint. Why is this written? And why is this not drawn? Can you imagine the horror if Gigi actually drew this out? That would have been a peak chapter. Actually, there are many mysteries he didn't reveal well enough. This isn't even a mystery, like he just skipped over her death. Like, this could have taken like 2 or 3 pages. Like look at the description. No visible evidence of blood was found at the scene of the crime. Nagi Yoshino was found in her bed, stuffed with an enormous amount of ice packs. Like, just imagine how that would have been drawn. Like, how crazy hard that would have gone. Like, it would have shocked the fan base properly. Probably scarred some kids in the meantime. Like, in the meantime, but fucking hell. Narrow-minded. Am I in your way, Nanamine? Says Yuji. Take me with you next time. My friend died, but I wasn't there because I'm a child. I wouldn't do that to you. That said, the answer is no. As you know, the enemy manipulates, transfigures humans. Some people really are rotten. As long as you're in this line of work, you'll be put in situations where you may have to kill someone. But that time is not now. Please understand. Yeah, I felt the same. Sometimes I felt rushed. Okay. It would have been so dope if he actually drew that out. Like, it would have been such a... Fucking hell. Being a child is not a bad thing. For now, please continue to monitor Junpei Yoshino. Junpei must be going through it. I didn't have any black clothes, so I opened my mother's closet and grabbed the first thing I saw. Today, the morning air. I'm so used to breathing, and the path to school I'm so used to taking. This is a cursed object which attracts curses. Oh. Why? What is it going to do? What is it doing in my home? So the weirdo just went to his home. To her home. There are curse users who curse people for the sake of money. It was probably someone like that. With the right connections and money, anyone can easily kill someone with a curse. Can you think of anyone? Perhaps someone who resents you or your mother. Oh, I thought there was a jeez, I thought there was a flashback. I thought there was, because I saw the bed and I thought that was the mother. Yuji is really an underrated MC. I mean, I really like him so far. Like, I like his personality and his goofiness really adds up to him. I do genuinely enjoy Yuji. So he's playing Junpei. Someone with plenty of money and time on their hands. Welcome to the awards ceremony. For top honors, the National Essay Contest. Shota Ito. It's kind of embarrassing. And everyone cheering, Shota! Hey, what the heck are you doing? I thought I told you to write something average. What am I doing getting top honors? You got a death wish? Sorry. And you're just a runner-up. Shota's so cool. Really? He's okay for a rich kid, I guess. What's that? Emerge from the darkness, blacker than darkness. Purify that which is impure. Oh, oh, that's, the domain. The one dude. The exact same spell as that one dude that's used it earlier. Okay, fair enough. Hey, I got it. Sorry, Maito. I can't afford to leave any residuals behind. How is the curtain coming along? Can't get in, can't get out. Can't get in, can't get out. This only applies to humans with weak cursed energy. A curtain without prior announcement will certainly be reported by the windows immediately. Hope you get what you want. It should be okay. The moment Junpei met Sukuna's vessel, the plan was set in motion. We'll make them fight and force Yuji Itadori to make a binding vow in Sukuna's favor. Another vow? I wish Jogo were as level-headed as you. He's honest and cute in his own way. Oh, was that okay? That finger is a precious cursed object, right? It's alright. The finger at the detention center was consumed immediately by Yuji Itadori. So I'd like the finger left at Junpei Yoshino's house to be retrieved by Jujutsu High. Gonna cause some trouble? Yep. I'm gonna go and take it easy now. You should stay. It should be fun to watch, okay. The deaths of foolish children, oof. They're not all dead, are they? Hey, what's wrong with everyone? Are you okay? Hang in there. They won't die, and Junpei appears. Yoshino, why? No. Do you know what's happening here? Teacher, please remember. You, that scar. Everything that happened. Everything that happened. As well as what's about to happen. What's with that scar? Yoshino, I have some questions for you. Are you the one who put that thing in my house? What are you talking about? And then there's something coming out of his arm. Because the weird teacher was in front of his house. Which was really weird. What'd you do? Excuse me? I just smacks him. You seem to think you're in a position to answer a question with a question. Damn, okay, he's going crazy. You're gonna die no matter what you say. I have no way to tell whether you're lying, but you deserve this for everything you've done. How do you get so good at, like, controlling that shit? I'm sorry. And? So what? In comes Yuji. Like, does he? Like, I feel like I'm missing some. I feel like I'm missing some context here. Like, what? I really hope this doesn't get skipped over because I really want to know. Like, did the teacher actually do some shit? Yuji appears. What are you doing, Junpei? Stay out of this, Jujutsu sorcerer. To be continued. We're not stopping, we're continuing. Wait. I'm going on, I mean. Okay, we got a flashback. Don't. I told you this morning why you can't. If there's a curtain, chances are it's a Sato Sakura's high school. If there's a curtain, Jesus, if there's a curtain, chances are it's at Sato Sakura High and still up. We won't take long, just wait for us there. Okay, we have Nanami and someone. I forgot to mention you can read manga, kata in comic. How's the translation though? Okay, chapter 26, to you someday. It's probably pointless to tell him anything. Ino, it's probably pointless to tell him anything. Ino, there's a situation that needs my attention. I'll leave the rest to you. What? Is something wrong? Well, there's just a lot of them. Plus they're human. Grade 2 Jujutsu Sorcerer, Takuma Ino. What if I approve your grade 1 recommendation? Okay. Please move, Mr. Ijichi. Our job is to help people. That still includes students like yourself. Don't go, Itadori. Itadori walks past him. I'm sorry, Mr. Ijichi. Yuji charges his fist. Moondrags. Something comes out of his whatever. Yuji punches. Oh, a jellyfish. A jellyfish, Shigami. It's getting in between us and not letting me attack. Don't make me say it again. Get out of here, Jujutsu Sorcerer. This has nothing to do with you. That's not for you to decide, says Yuji. What's the point of thoughtlessly saving people? That's not what life is about. All you righteous people full of compassion is just a bunch of lies. You can't make me follow those stupid rules. If someone deserves to die, no one has the right to stop it. So go take a nap now. I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I still need to take care of some things. 'Cause I sti Junpei. Okay, flashback. Your curse technique is poison. Poison created by cursed energy will be emitted from your Shikigami tendrils. And in due time, you'll learn to control the Shikigami's size and strength and the amount of poison. I can teach you skills that take years of jujutsu sorcerers to learn. You'll be able to fight right away. Who are you making excuses to? Says Yuji grabs him from inside the jellyfish. Why? My Moondrax poison isn't working. Why are you getting in the way? Why? He's thinking about his mom. Yo, welcome back, Om. Hope you're doing well. Okay, Yuji jumping down. While in mid-air, he won't be able to dodge. I'll take him out. Right before he lands. However, Yuji charges up his fists. Smacks the ground. I have no idea what you're talking about, Junpei. Everything you just said, it might sound good. When fighting Shikigami users, go for the user themselves. You're right, because they're long distance fighters and probably don't fight at close range too well. But you're just trying to convince yourself. And he comes with a punch. Looks like he punched him pretty fucking hard in the face, through a window. I don't know why you're doing this, Junpei. You must have a reason. But is it really worth throwing your life away? Having a heart is a sham. Can you really say something like that to your mom? People don't have any heart, says Junpei. You're still. They don't. Are you saying that my mother and I are both cursed by people with hearts? Crying. That's not fair. I don't even know what's right or wrong anymore. Why didn't you dodge? Oh, he just takes it. Sorry, I said all that without knowing what you're going through. But you can talk to me. I promise. I won't judge you, Junpei. Ooh, okay. Chapter 26. Okay, Yuji. Surprisingly mature. Did not expect that, but I'll take it. No way, your mom. Junpei, come to Jujutsu High. There are teachers there who are crazy strong, and friends you can trust. If we all work together, we can find out who cursed your mom. We'll punish him. So we're still good in the anime? Damn. Probably, yeah. This already good and pretty fucking good in the manga. Let's fight together. And there he is, the weirdo. But Yuji has already taken the damage. I mean, Yuji still has Sukuna as a backup. Yeah, this motherfucker. Yeah. And that's the chapter. We're not stopping. We're continuing. Chapter 27. Let's go. Chapter 27. What if? So what if, and we have JJK's Team 7 along with Junpei. I mean, so far Junpei is... I'd take Junpei over either Fushiguro or whatever her name is, Fugisaki. So I wouldn't be mad if he actually joins. Who are you? A human? No, something feels strange. I guess it's nice to meet you. Okay. Sukuna's vessel. Grows his arm. Wait, Mahito! Yeah, he's not gonna listen. Slams Yuji. Nah, bring out Sukuna. Don't take any risks. Bring out Sukuna. I'm such an idiot. It's like the human-like curse. Wait, it's the human-like cursed spirit with the patchwork face. Exactly like Nanabina's. He went full Zoro when he didn't recognize the Lunarian as the. Jeez, what are they called? Holy fuck! I forgot the name for the little creatures. So something with an S. Fuck. Seraphim. That's the one. Seraphim. Kill him, Yuji. God. I hope. Junpei, run! I don't know how you know this guy, but just run away, please. Don't worry, Itadori. Mahito isn't a bad. Oh, this guy is fucked. A bad person. Junpei, you're a pretty smart guy, but you overthink things when you should act, which puts you at some pretty bad spots. This is a perfect example. Junpei, all those people you think are stupid, well, guess what? You're just as stupid as they still boils my blood. Nah, bring out Sukuna. Bring out Sukuna and kill him. Because Juniper is about to die if something doesn't change. That's why Idol Transfiguration, you're gonna die. Oh. Time for a second round. And as far as we can tell, as far as we know, there's no reversing that shit. Okay, Gigi fumbled here? Fumbled in what way? Junpei. Okay, so Junpei creature lunges towards Yuji, punches him in the face. Junpei, get it together. I'm gonna help you. I don't know if there's any helping him. Takes a punch to the stomach. Sukuna. Sukuna! What? I'll do anything, do whatever you want with me. This is just like when you fixed my heart. Please help Junpei. Okay, I call it. Bring out Sukuna, but knowing Sukuna might Sukuna is probably gonna disagree. Oh, JJ? Really? JJ? Oh, JJ. JJ? JJ Akutami. Yeah, no, I thought so. Wait, gay? I can't tell if you're trolling or not. That sounds so... Why you? He's forgotten about the binding vow. How wonderful. Yeah, so the vow was Sukuna... Yuji transforms whenever Sukuna wants to. But so far, Sukuna has not demanded it. You're mine. Your future and everything you will ever possess. You don't have a say in this. You're helpless. Did he not make a vow? It's not like he couldn't do something about the shape of the soul by using a reverse curse technique. Could it be that Sukuna can't heal others? How sad. You're so pathetic, you stupid brat. Well, my objective is what comes next, so this works for me. You can search. I honestly don't care. Crazy panel. Okay, so Sukuna laughing at Yuji is funny. That is unironically funny. But that guy laughing at... Nah. He doesn't deserve it. Infamous panel. I almost forgot. These guys are and will always be curses. Oh, that's Yuji saying it. Yuji, why? And he collapses. Oh, that already? I transfigured him a little aggressively, I guess. Okay, Yuji does not need Sukuna, just punches him in the face. What an interesting attack. Too bad that won't work on me. My soul, as long as my soul retains its shape. What's going on? Did he somehow hit my soul? Oh, he's not healing. I mean, if Yuji can take care of him without Sukuna, that's even better. Push him in the mouth, in the face. Yuji Itadori is a vessel. Another soul dwells in his body, so he naturally has learned how to perceive the contours of the soul. It's as if everything I've said up until now was a complete lie. The words that came out from inside me. I'm gonna kill you. Ooh. Don't you mean exercise me, Jujutsu sorcerer? First time it felt like you're underestimating Yuji? I mean, I haven't seen like the full extent of Yuji. And they kept telling him to stay away from the weirdo. And Nanami was not able to kill him yet. But then again, Nanami was holding back. And that's the chapter. My god, Yuji. Alright, let's see. Can he beat him before chapter 30? Until next one, chapter 28. As if everything I've said up until now was a complete lie. The words that came out from inside me. I'm gonna kill you. But I mean, he's not human. Cool panel. Cool panel. Don't like the fucker. Cool panel. I just don't like him. Yuji Itadori has no regard for his own life. Geto doesn't want me using a hostage to force him into a binding vow. If he confronts an invincible enemy he hates so much that he wants to kill him, will he rely on Sukuna? If Junpei isn't enough to trigger him, I'll make him watch as I mutilate every student. Okay, that is a flaw in his plan. I think I've seen enough from Yuji right now that he requires this guy's full attention. If he goes around killing other students, he's going to die. Once again, underestimating the MC trope. So what is this feeling? Mortal enemy. Punches the wall, but weirdo flies away. He keeps distorting his body. Should I stop trying to grab or throw him? Now I know his attacks can harm me. Growing in size and giving him a bigger target isn't a good idea. In that case, no matter how long it takes, 100 or even thousands of times, I'm gonna take him down. I need a purer, more inspired form to kill. I'll embody it. Okay. Can't tell what's going on there. He creates 3 things. They look like chains, but not really. Throws them. Slashes the pillar. Yuji dodges. Okay, didn't just dodge the slash the pillar, but like the whole building. Yuji fall down on the floor outside. Okay, weirdo, creating a drill. Shooting it. Yuji dodges. You can't stretch out forever, right? Okay, Yuji grabs him. Ooh. Spikes through the hand, but Yuji muscles through, grabs him. Just yanks him out of the building. Ooh. Okay, smacks him, like slams him into the window, into the wall. Normal people let go. If I overextended myself, I lose control and my durability weakens. He's not stopping. Yuji punches the ground. Right? Wait, hold up. I can't tell what happened. So it looks like... What? I don't know why I feel disappointed from Yuji. I think he will get cooked. It looks like he punched the ground. And then suddenly he's right in front of him. And then uppercuts. But weirdo, smiling. Spikes through Yuji. You can't beat me. Hurry up and switch with Sukuna. Idol transfiguration. You dare attempt to touch my soul. We shared a laugh at the brat's expense, so I'll forgive you just... Okay, that's actually funny. So I'll forgive you just this one time. Know your place, fool. Yeah, I don't get what it is with... What is it with those curses sleeping on Sukuna? Yuji grabs his head. Didn't you hear what I said? I'm not gonna change. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, oh, he's doing no shot. Okay, well done. I like this. It's over and over. No. Good shit. Actually caving his face in. His face like a rock. Yeah. So like I said, this at this point, underestimating the MC trope. Okay, you weirdo falls down. Oh fuck. Yuji with a brutal kick. But speed blesses him behind him. I'm pissed. There's only one person who's allowed to use this attack. This guy is not it. Tanjiro got competition? Oh, with the headbutt. Yeah, I forgot about that. Do not mimic my goat, Katakuri. Do not do that. Huh? Oh, Nanami! Okay, good shit. And that's the chapter. We're not stopping. We're not stopping. On to the next one. Chapter 29. Growth. I'll scold you later, says Nanami. What's the situation? I couldn't save Junpei and his mom. Always thinking of others. And how are you? I'm fine. I just got some holes in me. Fine. But a bunch of students and teachers are knocked out in the gym. The goat arrives. Looking good. 7-3 hairstyle sorcerer. I'm glad we're both okay. How about a hug for our reunion? Nanami, looking pissed. Showing emotion, sort of. Itadori, why is his nose bleeding? I punched him. When? When we started fighting. And his hand... Did his hand touch you? Did his hand touch you? Yeah. My attacks don't affect him. Huh? I'll explain later. Bro, you're reading so fast. Yeah, I'm trying to... Fuck. Either Patch... That is a good name. Patch Face. Why didn't I think of that? Either Patch Face attacks don't work on Itadori, or he has a reason not to kill Itadori. Either way, that's our advantage. Yeah, I'm getting excited. But I can stifle his movements. We'll both create openings for each other. Wait. We'll both create openings for each other and attack relentlessly. We'll need to exercise him right here, right now. Got it. Yeah, I want to see him get his ass beat. That's why I'm getting excited. While I keep an eye on Yuji Itadori, I'll take out the 7-3 hairstyle sorcerer first. Okay, so he engages Nanami. Moderator pays... I'm not a football guy. So I don't care about either. Okay, they continue clashing. Okay, he's blocking Yuji. Okay, charging. I guess spikes? Yep, spikes. Hard to tell whether he hit Yuji or not. Yep, not a football guy at all. Nope. I don't watch sports at all in general. Okay, Nanami slicing through him. Yuji smashing them. I thought it was a good idea, but they parried it. This only works against puny enemies. Forget this one. And they're now breaking apart the spikes, where they're most vulnerable. Okay, both charging. Yuji with a punch. Nanami with a slash. But he died. Turns to a kid. Right before changing shape, he saves his cursed energy. Very good. Even in this small form, one hit by Yuji Itadori will be enough to take him out. To take me out. He really is my mortal enemy. Let's keep him busy for a bit. Okay, spits out one of those things. Transfigured humans. He still had more. Kill the short-haired kid. They charge Yuji. I knew it. Oh, wait, Nanami goes for a slash, but something appears in front of him. Limbo dodges. Like Matrix dodge. Yo! No, yeah, I'm a new JJK fan. I'm reading for the first time. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. He won't kill people, right? Oh, he's counting on. I mean, we're under the presumption that that people are transformed, can be changed back, and that mercy killing them is the best way to go about it. What about you? I'm doing all right. I'm reading JJK. I'm at chapter 29, and so far, so good, I would say. It's getting better. It's actually getting better now. Okay, so he's counting on the fact that Yuji will not kill people. Yuji easily jumps through the wall on top of the rooftop. They follow him. Okay, Yuji grabs him, slams him to the ground. Let's play. Yeah, perfect reaction. Perfect reaction. Yeah, that's like a mix of disgust, regret, and just being weirded out. Let's play. We have the Digimon biting him. Have you seen the no, I watched like 6 episodes and that's about it. So everything I'm reading now is brand new to me. So yeah, no spoilers. That's my one ironclad rule. No spoilers. Feel free to ask me questions about characters and that sort of stuff, but no hints towards spoilers whatsoever. That's my one rule. Please. Oh, please kill me. Oh, that is. So the author is willing to like give us this panel. Like this is fucking horrifying. But he skipped over the dude's mom being killed. Like that would have been fuck, that would have been such a shame then. Like this would have been a amazing horror manga if the author actually committed to it. It feels like the author is holding back on the horror aspect of it. Even though he's like drawing this fucked up stuff. Yuji. Horrified. I'll fight him next. I'll fight him. Wait, I'll have him fight you next. You think he'll cry? So yeah, I think Yuji is out for the count. I think he's done for. At least by the look of his face. Based on the look on his face. Oh, dropped a sub. I'm assuming that was you, Gojo. Thank you very much. Very much appreciate it. Read the manga? No, so I watched like 6 episodes of the anime. After that, nothing, and now I'm just reading the manga for the first time. Like, I prefer reading the manga over watching the anime, because I can just take my time with it, like, read at my own pace. I don't have to, like, constantly pay attention and keep track of the subtitles. And I can, like, just, like, dissect panels, theorize at my own pace. Like, reading manga has a lot of benefits compared to anime. It's just what I prefer. He can't distinguish expectations from reality. What a stupid brat. And he has Nanami pinned against the wall. You're wrong. At this moment, he's making that distinction. If you ask me, you're the stupid. Oh no, you're the stupid one. Yuji still has some fight in him. Okay, for a moment it looked like the weirdo slammed into Yuji, but it's the other way around. So you killed them. Oh wait, I completely miss. Oh, you were asking Gojo. I thought you were asking me. My bad. My bad. He, like smashed like. You know what I mean. Nanami from behind. I already know this guy's ability. He will change my shape just before impact. He didn't consider Yuji with a second. Ooh, good punch. You don't see that often. Like he actually has like his guard up and goes properly for the punch. Oh, they are beating his ass. Hold up. So Yuji from up top smashes his arm. In comes Nanami. He was about to counter it, but Yuji comes in again with a punch, followed by Nanami with a slash. There's no time to make a decoy. What fresh inspiration. This is that. Why is he enjoying it? Yeah, what up? AXL all. I'll just call you X. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm at chapter 29. Death, and he's fully embracing it. Now I can do it. Oh, okay, there it is. Domain expansion. And he's using the inside of his mouth to create the arms. Wait, is this? It just hit me. Is this that one really famous anime scene? Like there were memes out of it. Fuck. Like there's this one scene, like this very short clip of one guy being beat up by, I recognize it's Yuji. But Yuji and another person, they were beating the fuck out of someone. And I'm thinking it's this one. I would have loved if they extended this a bit longer in the manga. Like just give us like 2 or 3 pages more. Yo, what up, AXL? I've already said hi. Domain expansion, and a black cloud looking thing hits Yuji. Self-embodiment of perfection. Just a lot of hands. Crap. Right now, I feel grateful to you. Self-embodiment of perfection. So, Gojo's domain expansion is infinity. So what would this be? Like endless regeneration? Like that would not be endless, because it's tied to his spirit or whatever energy, whatever the power system is called. Another sub, let's go. Whoever that was. I'm assuming that was you, AXL. Thank you very much. Right now, I feel grateful to you, he says. Ah, shit, that's the chapter. Fuck. I got one more. Oh, man. All right. Okay, here's the deal. Since next week I'm taking a break from streaming, I want to see the fight. I want to see the end of this fight. So if chapter 30, I'm going to be reading the last. So Jesus, I'll be reading the last chapter for today, which is chapter 30. And if that chapter does, Jesus, if that chapter does not conclude the fight, I'll do an extra stream tomorrow, just to finish the fight. Because I cannot an extra week until the end of the fight. So it will all depend on on the next chapter. So let's start. If this chapter does not conclude the fight, we're doing another stream tomorrow, even if it's just for one chapter. Let us continue. Chapter 30, Selfishness. And oh, he locks out Yuji. You're kidding me. Why was only Nanami trapped? I think I need 3 more. We'll see after the chapter. Domain expansion. It's an area constructed with cursed energy. Once trapped inside, all hits are fatal and cannot be evaded. Oh, right, that was So they cannot be evaded. It's also a technique that I was never able to master. Most likely, his cursed technique has messed with one's soul. Wait, most likely his cursed technique that messes with one's soul has a condition he must touch his target with the palm of his hand while in his base form. But if I'm in his domain, where I am helpless against his attack, that means I am now literally in the palm of his hands. Right. Once again, he says, crap. Jujutsu sorcerers are trash. You just have to force your comrades to accept the notion that they must willingly sacrifice themselves, their lives. That's why I quit. More like ran away, I suppose. Oh wait, you are able to like run away from it, if I recall correctly. Although it's very difficult, but it is possible as far as I know. And I will go see the match. See you tomorrow. All right, I'll see you most likely tomorrow then, if the fight doesn't conclude today. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time. Flashback. We have a sandwich. Do you like this bread? Huh? It's just that you always buy this. Yes, I do. They no longer sell it at the local convenience store. Oh, right, he mentioned that. Like a couple chapters ago. But ours is better than the convenience store, isn't it? Well, you run a bakery after all. Wow, you're too harsh. Please come again. And a spirit or a curse appears behind her. If I create my own epic anime, will y'all watch it if I have a name? Now keep in mind, 6 elements God. The 6 elements of God of power generations. 1, the release of the what? I mean, if you ever create a successful manga, anime, whatever, I'll probably watch it if it actually becomes that good. So good luck with that in the most sincere way possible. But the 6 elements of God power generation 1, the release of the curse, JJK. A fly head. It should be fine, even if left alone. I'd hate to do something that and be mistaken for a weird exorcist or something. Getting some sales? Okay, we switched to an office building. Caring for a customer's money is the same as for carrying their life. It goes without saying that risk and profit is a balancing act. You don't have to do anything special at the start. Just remember to be sincere with the customers, okay? Yes. Nanami, you're way too stiff. The newbie's getting all nervous. Hey, rookie, all you gotta do is make a profit. Profit for the company means profit for the customer too. What kind of bullshit lie is that? Is that actually what's going on in sales? Even if it means buying a dead-end stock for the even if it means buying a dead-end stock for the customer at a ridiculous price? Of course, we're the experts. Oh wait, we're the experts who are watching the market every day. It's legit money. Nanami, this is your second year here. You're smart. Go more crazy. You can do it. Okay, office space, just people working. It's been 4 years since I left Jujutsu High. The whole time, all I've thought about is money. I don't need to deal with curses or other people as long as I have money, 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 money. Are you okay? Getting enough sleep? Oh, he looks dead. What about you? You seem to be tired as well. Oh, you can tell? My shoulders feel kind of tight these days, and I can barely sleep. The curse. My work involves taking care of rich people's money and helping them become even richer. That's it. To be honest, I don't make much of a difference. But if we didn't have any bakeries, people who want bread would be in a bind. Oh, okay. Okay. Good shit. I like that. But work that's been alienated from the cycle of human life, like my job, earns more money for some reason. That's not right though, is it? You're bragging. No. Could you please step forward? And he kills the curse. Look, I have a channel where I post my story. Look, you cannot just go to people's channels and promote your own shit. Do not do that. That's not cool. How are your shoulders now? What? I feel way lighter. If there are any lingering effects, please see a doctor. Take care. Hey, wait. Thank you. Please come again. Thank you. Huh? Did you hear me? Thank you. Please come again. I always thought that having a purpose in life had nothing to do with me. The flashback is ending. Satoru Gojo. Hello, this is Nanami. Can we talk? Okay, I'll come by Jujutsu High tomorrow. What are you laughing about? Okay, back to real time. Right now, I feel grateful to you. Idle transfiguration. Keep your gratitude. Oh, he takes off his goggle thing. I've received plenty of it already. I have no regrets. Okay. Yuji trying to punch through it. Oh, he did punch through it. The more a barrier technique is reinforced from the inside, the more vulnerable it is to outside force. Ah, okay. Fair. Okay, good shit. The domain is meant for trapping prey, but breaking in is fairly easy. Because only harm can come to those who enter. Take unlimited void for self-embodiment of perfection. Wait, take unlimited void or self-embodiment of perfection as examples. Once you enter those domains, victory is almost guaranteed for the caster. However, within Yuji Itadori, damn, dwells the forbidden soul. I thought I told you. Ooh. There wouldn't be a second time. Sukuna. So I guess just by the act of Yuji entering the what's it called? The domain expansion. Just by doing that, Weirdo is able to touch Sukuna's soul, and Sukuna does not fuck with that. And that's why he's like, damn. With no concern for anyone but himself, he exited for leisure. Oh, he existed for leisure. For human Sukuna, whether Nanami or Mahito survives, doesn't matter at all. He just slices him. Only one person holds his interest aside from him. Really? I knew he made a comment to Fushi dude that he's had some potential or something along those lines. But I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that he had actual legit interest. He truly doesn't care about anyone else. And that's the chapter. That's the chapter. So, this is what I will do. I will end stream today, right now. Tomorrow, after work, I will start a short stream to finish this fight. I don't know how many chapters that'll take, but I'll just stream until the fight finishes, and then I'll end stream. And then next week I'll take a break from streaming because I'm kind of tired. And then we'll be back the week after. So, to anyone here, to anyone who joined, who watched the whole stream, whoever subscribed, subscribed, thank you all very much. I appreciate it a lot. Fuck, hold up. Thank you all for coming. I will be seeing you next time. Most likely will be tomorrow. And if you haven't yet, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.